everybody, it's me Nia. I started doing makeup videos on YouTube this year, so I had to treat myself to lots of lovely makeup, and my makeup collection has just grown and grown and grown and grown. Like, some of my friends have started to take the mickey out of me because I have so much. I started out using a makeup bag, and then it spread to a box, and then I got a lovely chest of drawers and had to dedicate one whole drawer to my makeup, and I had it all laid out in plastic Tupperware boxes. Then the boxes started overflowing, so I went into Homebase and got some double layered plastic organisers which fit perfectly into my drawer, and I was really happy about that. But then they started overflowing, so I thought, why not spread it into 2 drawers? Here is my huge chest of drawers. This is just from Ikea, and it is the Hemnes drawers, and I have a matching mirror to go with that where I do my makeup, and have a lot fairy lights. It just kind of brightens up my room, and a photo of me with my friend Daisy. I've done some videos with her, you should go check them out. And here I just have my makeup brushes. I store all of my makeup brushes in the Ikea Skurar pots. I have one for all my face brushes and one for all my eyeshadow brushes, and I'm just gonna talk you through the ones that I've got. I have the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Oh, most of my brushes are Real Techniques, by the way. I just really like that brand. I have the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, which is really messy and I need to wash it, so I'll probably do that after this video. I have the buffing brush, the powder brush, the blush brush, the Duo Fibre face brush, the multitask brush, sculpting brush, the tapered foundation brush, the pointed foundation brush, the contour brush, the, what's this one, the detailer brush, the cheek brush, and the angled highlighter brush. On to eyeshadow brushes. First thing I have in here is my Primark Rose Gold Eyelash Curler, which technically isn't a brush, but I just keep it in here and it's really good, so I'd recommend getting one of these. I have the Urban Decay Naked Smoky brush, the Urban Decay Naked 3 brush, the Urban Decay Naked brush, and the Urban Decay Naked 2 brush. I also have the Urban Decay Alice palette brush. The rest I have are just Real Techniques brushes. I have the Real Techniques starter set, the base shadow brush, the eyeliner brush, the fine liner brush, the angled shadow brush, and another base shadow brush. And here are the 2 drawers where I keep my makeup. My drawers aren't quite as organised as I'd like them to be. I'm working on that at the moment though, so I kind of just have things where they fit in. The first thing at the front is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Foundation in the shade 400 Natural Beige, which isn't mine. I got it for JJ when I did his makeup when he had a huge tan. This isn't my shade. I'd probably be like shade -2 because I'm so pale. These are 2 No. 7 mini mascaras. I have 2 No. 7 full-size mascaras. I have Midnight Lash, which has an amazing brush, and Extreme Length, which is all dried up now, but I really liked the brush from this, so I'm keeping the brush. I have the No. 7 Instant Radiance Concealer. This is the one that I used in my No. 7 video. 2 quite used up Collection Lasting Perfection concealers. The Body Shop Lightening Touch Concealer. These are 2 NYX Dark Circle concealers. I got one in the wrong shade, and I'm meant to be 1, but I accidentally got 2, so I kind of just have one in the wrong shade, but that's alright. I have a Lush Jackie Oats colour supplement, which is sort of like a foundation, and it's the palest shade that they had. I also have a Lush translucent face powder and a Lush lip tint, which can also be used as a blush. Then I have a Bourjois blush and 2 Bourjois eyeshadows. This is my Benefit Hoola bronzer, which is such a dark shade on me that I use it as a contour. Then this is my all-time favourite foundation, the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NW10 because I'm really pale. These are my 2 more high-end concealers, the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I haven't used in a while, and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is a Body Shop blush in the shade Macaroon, and the Body Shop Loose Face Powder. Underneath my first layer I just have a load of eyeshadow. At the top here I have my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, which is limited edition, so I managed to pick this up on Amazon. This is the Too Faced Love palette, which my favourite section of is Pure Love. I really like the shade, what's the shade? Adore. I adore that shade. I'm so funny. And in here it comes with looks which you can do. They have a night one and a day one. So that is really good if you don't know what to do with the palette. Underneath that I have my Urban Decay Wendy's Contraband palette, which has some quite bright shades but also has some quite neutral shades. This is the Urban Decay Shadow Box palette, which has some bright and neutral shades in as well, so it's a real mixture. I've wanted this one for ages and ages and ages. It's the Urban Decay Electric palette, which is so bright, almost like neon, but I don't wear this one much, but it's for if I'm feeling in a bold mood. Oh, it's the hair tie. It's the hair tie. Broken. I have a Bare Minerals quad in the Dream Sequence, which is sort of a purple quad. I think this is very cute. I have the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, which I had to order from America because it's limited edition and I couldn't get it anywhere. And it just came with a little book to show you how to do each of the looks. Oh, there you go. Then I just have my Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte. I've used Firecracker like a lot recently, so the tart part's actually gone from it. But this strangely smells really sweet. And finally, I just have 3 Too Faced chocolate palettes. I have the Chocolate Bar, the Semi-Sweet, and the Chocolate Bonbon palette. I love how Too Faced just goes the extra mile to make their products smell of chocolate. Apparently you can even eat them, but I don't see a point in that. I really like the Bonbon one because look how cute that is. That's so cute. In my second compartment, the first thing I have is the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, which might sound a bit weird, but this is actually an amazing primer. I then have the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, the Benefit Porefessional Primer, and the No. 7 Airbrush Away Primer. Then I have the No. 7 Dual Bronzer, which I actually think has 2 very nice shades. A No. 7 blush in the shade Peony Mist, which is really, really bright. My all-time favourite Bobbi Brown Brow Kit, which comes with 2 shades that you can blend together so it can suit a wide variety of people. A sample of the Body Shop Lightening Drops. The Body Shop Lightening Drops, which basically if you have a product which is too dark for your skin, then you can just add a couple drops of this in and mix it around, and hopefully it will suit your skin. A No. 7 Protect and Perfect Instant Advanced Facial Sun Protection. I have no idea why I have this in here. A No. 7 Eyeshadow Primer, which I'm not the biggest fan of. A NYX Eyeshadow Base, which I'm also not the biggest fan of. An Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, which I absolutely love, 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 love. The Body Shop Instablur Eye, which I actually haven't tried yet. And the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener. A sample of the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I then have a few very cute minis. I have a mini Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, which I think is amazing for travelling. A mini Benefit Porefessional Primer. A mini MAC Prep and Prime Base. And a mini They're Real Remover by Benefit. Underneath this section, I just have the Real Techniques Core Collection stand, the Real Techniques Starter Kit stand, and the cutest little bag that came with the Real Techniques Deluxe Kit bag. My makeup is everywhere right now and I've made such a mess, but here's my second drawer. The first thing in my second drawer is just a Real Techniques Beauty Blender, because my other one is getting really old and dirty now and I may need to replace it soon, so I have a little replacement ready. Even though this is sort of my eyes and lips drawer, I do have things where they fit in. So I have 3 foundations. One of them is the number 7 Beautifully Matte Light Foundation in the shade Calico, which is my perfect match because in Boots they have a machine that scans your skin colour, and mine was Calico. A Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation in the shade number 10 Chelsea Porcelain. A Revlon Colourstay Foundation in the shade 150 Buff. A number 7 Loose Face Powder. And a number 7 Compact Powder. I have a Clarins Lip Oil in the shade number 1 Honey, which is amazing and really moisturising. Here I just have all of my MAC lipsticks. I've done a video on my MAC lipstick collection and it hasn't changed since then. So if you'd like to see all my lipsticks in further detail, then go check that one out. I just have Cream Cup, Patisserie, Shanghai Spice, Mare, Velvet Teddy and Fetish. They're in a Poundland holder right now, which I'm actually quite impressed with. I have a L'Oreal Paris Contour Kit, a bunch of eyeliners. I have Body Shop, Too Faced, Stila, just drop that. I have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, a a Bourjois eyeliner, NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil, my all-time favourite Nars eyeliner Stilo. Wait, I'm running out of space, need to put them down. I have NYX eyeliner, number 7, Stila, MAC, Soap and Glory Super Cat, a Bourjois Kohl and Contour eyeliner, number 7 eyebrow pencil, my first ever eyeliner, which was a Maybelline Kohl pencil, and my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil. I have an aloe vera Vaseline, a sleek blush in the shade Rose Gold, if it's going to open. Really like that shade, it's really pretty. A sleek highlight kit in the shade Precious Metals. Everything's falling. The Urban Decay Naked Flushed kit in the shade Native. My Bourjois chocolate bronzer, which is used to death and was one of my first makeup products. The Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the shade Milk Chocolate. My all-time favourite highlight is MAC Soft and Gentle. My go-to blush, which is MAC Margin. Whoops. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light. A very, very cracked Rimmel Clear Complexion Powder. A NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. This is my MAC Fix Plus, which I can use to dampen my beauty blender and set my makeup. This is amazing and it also smells amazing. I have 2 vanity lashes in the shade, in the style Ravishing. All 4 of the Naked palettes. One of my favourites is definitely the Naked 2. I've used it so much that the shade Tease has properly cracked and gone everywhere, which I'm really upset about because I love that shade. My other favourite's probably the Naked 3 because it's just got some really gorgeous pinky shades and it's going to be amazing this summer. This is the Tanya Bear Hollywood palette, which you can get in Superdrug. I also have the Galaxy palette, which I think is going to be amazing in winter. Because I'm a bit of a bargain hunter, these were both half price, so I got 2 of them for the price of 1. I wanted the Stila in the Light palette for forever, and my favourite shade from it is Kitten. It's just gorgeous. And the In the Garden palette is a bit more out there than the In the Light palette. I have a bunch of samples that I've got from orders online. I have the Gwen Stefani lipstick testers. I have the smoky eyes thing that came with the smoky palette. Stila lookbooks. Eyeshadow primer potion testers. The Too Faced chocolate palette things. And a Naked Skin foundation tester. I've spread it onto my bed now and it's making a really big mess. Can't wait to tidy this up. I have one of my first makeup products ever, the Rimmel London Colour Rush in the shade. Literally have no idea what the shade is because it's rubbed off, but it's basically the really bright red colour, because when I started out makeup I was like, oh yeah, bright red lipstick, but now I'm like, no. Then I have a Mary Kay lipstick in the shade Berry Kiss, which I stole from my mum because it's such a pretty colour. An extremely old Body Shop lipstick in the shade 58, which is sort of a very nice nude colour. 3 Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks, one in, is that 8 or 80? I think it's, I'm not sure. Oh, it's 8. And this is a lovely nudie pink colour. I have one in 51 Muse Red, which is a very bright red. And I have one in 56 Boho Nude, which is a gorgeous nude. I fell in love with this packaging because it's rose gold. I just have a pencil sharpener for all of my lip liners and eyeliner pencils. A Clarins lip liner in the shade 02 Nude Beige, which I wear a lot. Then I have a really old Christian Dior lipstick in the shade Rouge Accent. Not even Christian Dior, it's just Dior now. Shows how old that is. Stole that off my mum too. I have an MUA lip liner in the shade Red Drama. Just a normal cherry Carmex because they're really good for your lips. 2 baby lips. I also have Pink Punch, but I literally have no idea where that's gone. I've got one in Cherry Me and an Intense Care one. This is a L'Oreal lipstick in the shade, it's not going up, JLo's Nude. A Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All, which I got for my drugstore versus high-end video, and it's a really great dupe for Velvet Teddy. And a No. 7 lipstick in the shade Honey Bloom, which I just don't get on with. It leaves you with lipstick lines really quickly. A Bourjois Effort 3D, oh I've got it the wrong way, that's in French, Volume and Shine Elixir Gloss, which is in the shade, what shade is it? 33. And 2 lip liners, one's a Rimmel one and one is a collection one. Here I have 4 NYX Butter Glosses, one in the shade Eclair, one in the shade Creme Brulee, one in the shade Fortune Cookie, and one in the shade Tiramisu. And then, I don't know why this is in here, I just have a very small No. 7 BB lips. I have a Lush Mint Juleps lip scrub, a Body Shop Honey Bronzer in the shade 1, a Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Dollface, which I used to use all the time but I don't really use that much anymore. I have 4 little Lush things. I have a liquid lipstick in the shade Confident, a cream eyeshadow in the shade Sophisticated, a liquid eyeliner in the shade Fantasy, which is a gorgeous gold. Alliteration. And finally the Eyes Right mascara, which for I think it was £12.50, I think is a bit overpriced. I then have a Body Shop lipstick, I think it's in the shade Colour Crush, it says 315. 2 No. 7 eyeshadows, one in the Trio Tea Party and just one in Lilac Shine. A Body Shop Shimmer Cube set, which is in the shade No. 6. This is really cute because I'm not even ready for this. You can take out the individual cubes. Look how cute that is. The last things I have left in my top section are my most used mascaras. From my friend Daisy, she has she has a subscription to Elle magazine, and she doesn't really like the They're Real applicator, so she gave me the They're Real tinted primer, which I think is amazing if you're just having a lazy makeup day. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara, which is one of my all-time favourite mascaras, but it is so hard to get off. Then I have my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in Intense Black, my Maybelline Great Lash, can't speak today, my Body Shop Super Volume Mascara in the shade 02, which is a brown colour. I'm wearing it today. The Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, which I love the brush to this. The Maybelline Big Eyes Mascara, and the Benefit Roller Lash. The last section now, underneath here, I just have loads of random things which I just couldn't find a place for. The W7 in the Buff palette, which is the perfect dupe for the Naked 2. It just has all of the shades, and I'd actually recommend this if you were starting out with makeup. The No. 7 Beautiful Skin Day Cream, which I haven't used in a while, but is the most amazing moisturiser. I have a Revlon Colourstay foundation in the shade 110 Ivory, which I actually got online and it was the wrong shade, so I just keep it in here. A load of random applicators that came with products which I didn't really get on with, but I'm gonna try and use the Hoola brush. And finally, I just have a little gift from No. 7 because I purchased so many of their products. In here I just have a mini BB lips, extreme length waterproof mascara, a Protect and Perfect Instant Advanced facial sun protection, and a Stay Perfect metallic eyes pencil in the shade Purple. As you can see, my two drawers have started to fill up and fill up and fill up now, and it's no good because I like to be really organised and know exactly where everything is. So I have got these drawer divider things from Amazon. You can also get them from eBay, and they just slot together like so. And I'm going to let my makeup collection expand to the top 4 drawers of my dresser, and I can just customise the layout of my drawers, so I think that's really exciting. So hopefully in the future I can do an updated makeup collection where my makeup is a tad more organised. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below which of my makeup products was your favourite, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! I don't wanna hear